There was a season of you that served its purpose, a time of survival, of learning, of becoming. But now, it's time to close. Like autumn leaves, it's time to let go with grace. You became fluent in "I'm fine," expert in changing the subject, master of the polite smile that never quite reached your eyes. You perfected the art of disappearing behind the act. You mistook endurance for growth. Thought needing nothing meant you were strong. But strength without evolution is just stagnation wearing a mask of resilience. You normalized the ache of staying, believed this was just how life worked, that your truth wasn't valid unless it fit the mold, that your true self wasn't strong enough to begin anew. You equated walking away with failure, believed that setting a boundary meant you were the bad guy. So you stayed, even when your soul craved renewal. But what if this ending isn't failure? What if it's the most graceful act of self-respect you can offer? What if the strength was never in the holding on, but in finally releasing with dignity? You fear what happens if you let go. If this season ends, will you be lost? Will you be incomplete? That underneath letting go means you were wasting time? You've worn the label of loyal like a badge, not realizing it was also a chain that kept you tethered to people, places, or patterns that no longer served your growth. You've learned that being needy meant being burdensome. So you delayed, you minimized, you buried the feelings so deep, you forgot they were yours to feel and honor. The truth is, the holding on itself is the exhaustion, the performing, the staying static, the constant management of how you appear to fit the old season. It's what's draining you. You've been told to be grateful, to make it work. But what if gratitude for the past is what's keeping you from embracing the future you deserve? You've spent so long being the character this season required. You've almost forgotten what it feels like to just be, to exist without a script, without needing to manage the version of you that was. What if this ending isn't loss? What if it's the first breath of something new? The day you finally chose evolution. You are not too much. You are not broken. You are human. And being human means evolving, changing, having a right to exist as who you are becoming. Real peace, real freedom, isn't built on your performance of the past. It's built on your presence, exactly as you are, messy, complex, and whole. Healing is not about erasing the past. It's about integrating it, making peace with the part of you who served you then, and giving her permission to rest, to transform, to be honored. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be uncertain. You are allowed to take up space without apology. You are allowed to end gracefully. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world taught you to be static. It's about coming home to yourself in this moment. You don't have to hold on anymore. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to be perfect. You can start right where you are, honoring the real you that's been waiting to emerge. Start listening again to your body, to your boundaries, to that small voice that whispers, "This doesn't feel right." It's time to stop normalizing what harms you and start honoring what makes you feel fully alive. You are worthy of love exactly as you are, not for the act you put on, but for the beating heart beneath it, not for your performance, but for your presence. Healing is not about erasing the past. It's about rewriting the story, not to forget the service of this season, but to understand its role and reclaim your power to evolve. The season you're ending was never yours to carry alone. It was a natural part of your journey, placed upon you by life's turns. And now, it's time to lay it down. You are not broken. You are human. You are complex. You are worthy of love, support, and gentle healing, exactly as you are. If this resonated with you, you're not alone. Sometimes the deepest wounds are the quietest. For a gentle guide to help you identify, understand, and begin to heal these hidden parts of yourself, explore the link in the description.